Hello, we're back again. We're just going to be continuing with the pattern, and we're going to be doing the facing for the dress jacket, which is here. That's the picture. We're going to do the facing for it now, and this is what we do. We get hold of our front section pattern piece, which is this bit, and we've got the center back bit as well. So we're going to start off with the front, and we draw a straight line. We place that on the straight line, straight edge, and we're going to mark off the neckline because we want the facing around there, and we're going to mark off some of the shoulder, and we're going to mark the bottom of the actual jacket front. And then we put the grain line on, always important. So first of all, it's a grain line, and it's also used as the center front. Okay, so I'm just going to call it center front. So we want that section, and now we do the same thing at the back. We mark off the back, center back, not all the way down, just about past, not even halfway, less than halfway down, around the neckline, along the shoulder, and a little bit along there. So then we move that away. So you see the pieces that we're using. It's the center front section of the jacket and the center back section of the jacket. And we only need the top section on the back, but we need the whole of the front section down there. So I've marked it on my paper. So the next thing that we need to do is to create the facing. And this is how we create the facing. We're going to measure about 2 inches from the neck point, and we're going to put a mark. And we're going to come in from at the bottom here, about 1.5 inches. So it's got to be bigger than the wrap that we have allowed. And if you can remember, it was 3/4 inch. So it's got to be more than 3/4 inch from the center front. So I'm doing mine at 1.5 inches in, and I've put a mark there, and I'm just going to square a line up a little bit. So that's it. So what we're going to do now is to create a shape to come along there. So you can even create that line higher up if you want. And then if we don't use all of it, we can erase it, we can rub it out. So it's a guideline for us. So with your curve, you're going to curve it from there round till it touches that line that you've drawn. So you need a good curve coming round there to shape your facing. So you don't have to add any seam allowance because you've already got it on the shoulder and you've already got it down the front. So you'll allow for a seam on that edge because you've got to overlock it and edge stitch it. If we were doing the lining, then we'd make a lining pattern and we'd attach the lining to that bit there. But we're not doing a lining for this jacket at the moment. Okay, we can do that at another stage. I'll show you how to create the lining for it. But we're doing it without the lining. So this is now your front facing. So we're going to put on there front facing, and we're going to cut. We're going to cut 2 of those, and we're going to make sure we cut plus fuse. 2 fusing for that. So that is your front facing. For the back neck facing, we've created down the center back, round the neck, a bit of the shoulder, and we're going to, whatever that measurement is here, from here out, we're going to apply it. So you measure from there to there, and then you apply it here. So wherever that comes, right, with your measurement, you're going to put a mark, and then we're going to curve that round again into the back neck, into your center back. So that is the shape that we have. You use your curve if you're not able to do it freehand. So that is your curve, and then you've got to write on here center back fold, because that is the fold edge. So you've got to remember that you place that on the fold of your fabric, or you make your pattern so it's folded there, and when you open it out, it'll be one piece. So those are the pattern pieces that you need, and you're going to be cut one of those plus fuse. Okay, so that is your facing for your suit for that design here. Now you can be creative, you can line that if you want, but we'll have to go through another time showing you how you develop the lining pattern for this. But at the moment we can make it. We're making without lining. We're doing a facing at the front, down the front, and around the back neck. So that is your actual finished pattern now for this jacket, and you can go along and try and make it yourself. And it's a beautiful style. You know, there's so much things you can do from this one style. You can develop different things. You could, as I said, you could make these style lines here wider, dramatic, more dramatic. You could do them curved, but if we did them curved, we wouldn't do it the way that I showed you how to do it on a straight piece. We have to curve them and make them, you know, separately, so that we bag out the edges. But because we've done it on the fold, all we do is we just fold the fabric, we fold it when we cut out the pattern piece, and it's already, they're straight bits and they fit over there. So that's your style. So I hope you'll enjoy that. And we've finished now. That is the finished jacket. And at a next stage, I'll show you how to do the skirt with a pleat at the back. So hope you'll enjoy that. Have a blessed day, and we'll catch you another time, another lesson. Be good now, and thank you for joining and watching. Bye.